all that shit. And then I don't know what y'all caught, but yo, windows and screens. Ti guy. Hopefully we can catch him in the camera. Snurf. No, we couldn't. We
Shout
couldn't
out
catch
to
him.
the Ti guy.
Yes. MySubstation.com. We live in the building.
Yes,
Chad
sir.
Money. All money ain't good money. Godzilla's Joe.
My guys.
All the
love
way
is
in the
love.
building.
Yes, sir.
585-716.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck is good?
Everything is
What
good.
the fuck is great?
Everything is wonderful.
MySubstation.com.
Make sure you
Substation Live. interviews, raw and uncut.
Make sure you tune in.
And you know we got Relentless Radio every Friday, 2, 6 to 10 p.m. Make sure you check that out.
It's live.
It's good, bro.
Man, can't call it, baby. How you?
Man, excellent.
Right.
Scream at the people. Anything you want to let them know?
Oh, I can let them know a lot.
Jimmy!
First and foremost, Godzilla's Joe. Godzilla'sJoe.com. Go check that out. Just
Yes.
Google me. I'm everywhere. It's
Okay.
a movement. We moving.
Come on. The movement is moving.
Yes, sir.
Godzilla's Joe.
My guy.
Buffalo Zone.
Buffalo Zone.
By way of Rochester.
By way. That's funny that you say that. I want to get it clear, man.
Yes.
It's 716 all day.
Come on.
But it's 58.5 connected, man. I got people out there, man. That's where
Right.
this music shit really took off. You
Uh-huh.
know?
I dig that.
Gotta shout that out.
What does the music do for you?
Music does a lot, man. It really does. I'm trying to actually have it do something for other people.
Okay.
I think that's what separates me from the rest.
All day
I
long.
want to do this for them. I want to do this and give them some shit. Be like, yo, I can really relate to that. Yo, psh, that's my shit.
Right.
Like, hear that song on the
Right.
joint. Like, yo, we about to go and get. Unfortunately, I don't like this term, but they about to turn up.
Yeah. Pow, shoot
That's what
it.
I'm trying to give them.
Shoot it.
Word up.
Come on, I dig that. Now, what are you working with right now? What are you working on? What can they expect from you right now? They want anything new? They want anything current? What's going on with you?
Actually, I just released a remix not even a week ago.
Take
About
that.
maybe 3-4 days. I got my ditty on, you know.
Uh-huh.
I just released it like 3 days ago, and it's actually a Miguel song.
Okay.
It's called Right Now. As far as I know, this track is real underground, man. Not a lot of people heard it. Because when I was letting some people get an inside listen to it before I actually dropped it,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, yo, I never heard this joint before.
Okay.
This is a pretty dope track. So I heard it, I hopped on it, did my thing, represented.
I dig that.
And that's actually, you could go check that out. I meant to plug that in there. You go check that out on the website, Godzilla'sJoe.com. Be like the first or second post.
Oh man, I was just thinking too, man. Speaking of the 585, I'd be all the way remiss if I didn't just send a rest in peace to the homie Divine,
Rest
my
in
homie
peace.
Divine by nature.
R.I.P.
He was doing his thing out there in the 585. I hadn't even known that the homie passed, and it be like that sometimes. Definitely condolences and all. Anywho, wanted to let's go ahead and switch back onto a more upbeat subject.
Yes, sir. Love is love.
Yes. When can they expect to see you hit the stage?
At the stage, man, I'm actually trying to do a show come around Christmas time, but this is actually looking like it's gonna be in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got going on out there?
Got a couple showcases. Couple.
Okay.
I think there's an open mic that I've been meaning to stop through. But the big thing is I'm actually looking into. Right now, I'm actually looking to open up for Ryan Leslie, man. Hopefully, it'll go through.
RLS.
And that'll be a good New Year's start for me.
Come on.
Yes,
you got like people out there. You got family out there.
I don't have family, but I got my music team. My music connections is heavy out in New York, and that's where my team is based at right now.
How can they reach you if they want to get some booking or anything like that? They want to get you out of state, anything of that nature.
Godzilla'sJoe@gmail.com. That's for producers sending beats. Anybody want to do a feature? Go ahead and hit that. Anything else, press and whatnot, interviews, all that good stuff, is going to be Godzilla'sJoe@yahoo.com.
Do you have artists with you? You got a team? Anybody underneath you? Anybody that you're cultivating, or is it just you right now?
It's just me. I can't really say there's anybody underneath me, but I do have a team that goes in, a strong team. We got some dope talent, man. We really do.
I dig that.
Hold on, we're going home.
We got some favorites. What's your favorites? What's your just anything? Just
Right now,
favorite team, favorite type of female, favorite food, favorite clothing, favorite music, favorite animal.
favorite animal.
Oh, man, I love
it.
What is Joe like?
I love it all. I'm an LA Lakers fan.
Mhm.
I'm a Colts fan.
Okay.
I do root for Buffalo.
Yes.
Go Bills.
Okay.
I do try and keep them in my prayers.
Keep them in my prayers. I like that.
It's not all out city thing.
No
I
doubt.
definitely represent my town to the fullest. I love rap, hip hop, reggae, country, pop. I don't like reggaeton.
Dirty pop.
I can't do that. I can't
Come
do
on.
the reggaeton. No offense to my Spanish side, to my Puerto Rican
Mm-hmm.
side, you know, but I just can't do that.
Man, shout out to that Niagara Cafe I had earlier too,
Woo-wee.
man.
I haven't actually, since I've been here, I haven't went there yet. Every time I touch down to Buffalo, there's a few places that I have to go,
Right.
including Jim Steakhouse,
Yes.
including Niagara Cafe,
Yes.
Mr. Pizza.
Yes.
Cause not for nothing, Rochester they don't really do pizza like we do pizza out here.
Come on.
Where the wings too, they don't do the wings like we
You know,
do
it's crazy though. Other
in
than like
Buffalo.
other than New York City and Chicago, I hear that nobody does pizza like we do. But I
Nobody.
mean, to me, I just think this is regular pizza. I'd probably be mad. But you know what though? I've never been anywhere else that I've wanted to eat their pizza. You know, like I mean, I've been to Florida. I've been to the Carolinas. I mean, when I go to New York, I do eat New York pizza. You know, my
Right.
family from New York, so I mean,
Right.
I do be out there, and I definitely eat New York pizza. I never been to Chicago. But I mean, shit, I don't know. I guess they say we got good pizza, so
We do, but if you think about it, it's not like you're gonna go to Miami or Fort Lauderdale or Orlando and be like, "Hey, let me get a slice of pizza."
right,
You're gonna want something that's culturally relevant in
Mhm.
that area.
Mhm.
You go to Miami, you're gonna want some Cuban food or something, or shoot down to the Haitians and go get
right.
some yummy good. You ain't gonna really go down there and ask for some pizza.
So I guess we can't go to New Orleans going to get some pizza and wings. Can't do
Like, I
that.
don't know. I never been myself, but it might not be that good.
I dig that. Okay, I definitely dig that.
Word
Now let
up.
me ask you this: now, when you get to a beat, when you hear a beat, and you just you're fishing through beats, or you have an idea in your mind, and you're just ready to go in. What do you look for? Is it is it just the beat caught me, or is it, you throw on the beats and you're going through them and you know what you're looking for? How does that process play out for you?
I actually break down a beat inside my head, and I
Mhm.
use a certain instrument or a certain sound to whatever was the first thing that popped up in my head, life related. That reminded me of that moment in life. Like I said, it could be any it could be a bass. It could be a snare. It could be a hi hat. I listen for a specific sound to bring something out of me.
Hmm. I definitely dig that. And you don't make beats.
I do not make beats.
Come on.
I made one beat
Yeah.
back in my guy beat me up if I'm lying, but it was maybe like '07.
Send him some beats.
'07,
Send
and
him some beats.
it was one, and he went in and he ripped it, but it was so simple, it wasn't even
Yeah.
funny.
That's like 12 years ago, '07. Send him some beats. Hashtag
Word up.
get Joe some fucking beats.
Word up. I like
You know?
that. We're going to try and see where that hashtag goes.
Listen to it enough the camera could catch it. Shout out to everybody that went to McKinley.
Yes, sir.
Know what I mean?
Mac High.
Mac High in the building.
You
Always
know.
in the building.
Word
Shout
up.
out to the locals too. The homie Black Abstract. Shout out Tag Money, Serious Black,
Love is love.
Bentley, Big Tim, Shay Hawk, Dunny Gage, Pooh G.
Mm.
Do your Thizzle Thursdays. You know?
We gonna have something up here in me soon.
Yeah, definitely,
It
definitely.
won't be too long, I promise.
What's your take on rap beef? You get involved with that at all?
I don't. I'm not a battle rapper, man, but I will have some bars for somebody that think they're gonna come in and try and pull my card. But I'm not
Mhm.
all for that rah shit, man. I really
dig
not
that.
because unfortunately you see what happened to the greats,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not that I'm not no sucker or no soft guy, but I got a family, I got a son. I would love to rock out the stage and provide for him, not worry about another cat wanting to pop me because my bars are nicer than him or something, or my chain is bigger than his. Man, that's nonsense. That's all negativity, man. Let's be positive.
You got interest outside of music? Anything that you do outside of music? Any hobbies? Anything that you're working on?
As much as I don't want to say I do, I really don't, man. It's really just cooling out and just being level headed and just focusing on this music right now. Like it's I don't want to say it's my all in all, but it's in my blood, man. Word up, it truly is.
I dig that. I definitely dig that. What do you see yourself bringing to the music game that we haven't seen yet?
Good question, and I have to say originality. I'd
Yeah.
have to say, I don't want to say something different. It's more show and prove, but just me, man. I mean, like it's not another me out there.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna come with the swag, skinny jeans.
Right.
You know, it's I'm gonna bring myself, and I'm gonna bring my life experiences,
Mhm.
and a lot of people claim they do bring their self and their life experiences, but the music and the rap specifically is just so ugly right now, man.
Mhm.
Who knows what? Because you know, at one point it was men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
Come on.
Now we
Man,
buying.
now I'm about to say now the numbers lying. We buying
The numbers
views.
is lying.
Yeah, well we ain't buying views.
We're
Yeah,
not.
let me scratch
We're
that.
not. No.
Views are being purchased.
People are doing this. Yes.
by the view purchasers.
The followers, like
Yeah.
the Facebook likes and the,
So
it's ridiculous.
yeah, I don't know. Well, I do know people from the 954, but I know they ain't calling me. Tax season ain't here yet, so I ain't paying no bills. MySubstation.com all the way in the building with the homie Godzilla's Joe.
We live
585 to 716.
all day.
Go ahead and add it up real quick. It's like what, I don't know, 14 and 18, 18 and 14, 15,
Some real high
16. I don't know what it is. What
numbers. The big nickel.
yeah, what would you be telling the people if it was politician Joe?
Politician Joe.
Councilman, mayor, governor, president,
I would say
them is your
for
shoes.
the people. By the no, let me stop.
Yeah.
I'm being silly. I honestly would try and push for change, man. Let's change ourselves. Everybody's so stuck on realities, these reality shows. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them. Not the reality shows, but I'm definitely somebody that's head stuck in their phone, man, and it's ridiculous. Like I think we just need to just change.
Man, I was reading something that said 72% of a person's day is spent in front of a screen. Computer screen, TV screen, phone screen. Crazy.
That is big time. Big time.
So,
I'd like to be on that receiving end of that money.
Something. I want to be a part of the people that's doing the study.
Word up.
Let me get paid to throw out half-ass numbers about what people do.
What they doing, wasting their time with. Word up.
It's all these people out here, and you gonna give me some numbers about people in front of a screen.
Right.
You know how many people aren't accounted for in them numbers? Anyway, all the way off tangent. Shout out to the homie Michael Prince. Shout out to MySubstation.com. Shout out to Godzilla's Joe.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Rochester. Shout out to the 716. Shout out to Beirut. Shout out to Mississauga, North Dakota, Miami, South Carolina. Everybody that's tuned in tonight.
I'm throwing out names and I don't even know that's tuned in. I'm being silly.
Come on. Shout out to the chat box. Don't nobody ever want to be in the chat box. Shout out to the homie Dunny Gage, though.
Love is love.
Godzilla's Joe.
My guy.
And can we get a 16?
You can get a 16.
We can get a 16.
I'm not even that guy to prepare for stuff.
Yes.
But, this is an interview.
Okay.
And I tell him, blame it on the sun why I shine so bright. Blame it on the chicks why my mind ain't right.
Okay.
Blame it on the spliff why my eyes so red. And blame it on your bitch cause she love giving head.
Come on.
A nigga like me was born and raised in these streets.
Let's go.
So I'm trying to get about this bitch laying on the beach. Islands and suntans come back to a cold winter when I need a cold winter. Let's get it cracking, though. We can make it happen, ho. She went down on the ship asking me where the captain go. Thought that shit was classic, bro. I'm only here for the capital. All that other shit can pass and go. I smash a flow, no beat involved. Known to beat niggas up, no he involved.
Let's go.
Got the pull if you want that to be involved. Ain't gotta squeeze. Never did I say that. Just point. Got shooters that'll spray that. I don't even talk that talk, but I'm feeling like an OG. Niggas think they know me.
Come on.
Blowing on this stogie.
Yeah.
Feeling like an OG, but
Let's
I'm
go.
really 27. Where am I heading? The path is unclear. Lane bitches deadened. I'm back for this head. Really never left it. On the floor, I rep it. Watch where you stepping. No time for misguessing. These niggas all savages. Knowing what I sacrifice. You ain't gotta ask me twice. Bitches loops talking past the pipe. No glass dick, so I told my cousin pass the dike. Nigga, you frontin', we don't rap alike.
Come
See
on.
my men in the spot, y'all don't trap alike.
Come on.
And if we talking about guap, we don't stack alike.
Let's go.
Taking trips like shit, I'll be back tonight.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My
Come
guy.
Godzilla's Joe.
My substation.
Got them bars for you.
Make sure y'all checking this out. Word up.
Come on, man.
And if y'all not, this will be on YouTube.
You got some shout outs?
I do got some shout outs.
No
First
doubt.
and foremost, I want to shout out MySubstation.com.
No doubt.
My guy Chad here for showing the love.
Yes, sir.
And having me here. Because love is love, baby. Whether it's from 716 to 585, 716 to 718. a 716 to 917. We do it everywhere,
Come
baby.
on.
Word up. We trying to get it international.
Come on,
Love is
breaking
love.
news. 2 Chainz just announces a tour with Pusha T and August Alsina.
Huh.
Dates and locations will be given.
Huh.
Breaking news. You hear it first. MySubstation.com.
I'm all interested. You see me over
Man,
here?
we always try to bring you the breaking news.
That's what's good.
Relentless Radio is every Friday, 6 to 10 p.m. Make sure you send us your music over perfectworldmedia@gmail.com. Something at substation.us. Socially, all that. You know, it's a lot of websites. We do all that. Boom, right on the spot. Your dream track, Rochester. You and 4 other artists. Who would it be?
Cats from Rochester?
Yes.
Really? I'd have to put it to Lil Ito. I'd have to put it to my guy Puppet, Azariah, and Hustle.
Come on, that was quick.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Who you rocking with in the industry?
In the industry, man, I give it to Miguel. I give it to Jay. I give it to Locks. Definitely a big Locks fan, man. Them guys are nice. They'll keep it gritty, a professional, a suit and tie, basically whatever you want them to give them. You know what I mean? They give it to you. But it's you know it's not a lot.
Right, I dig
it's a
it.
couple.
You looking to tour right now, or that's not really on you?
I would like to tour. I'm not actually looking into touring right now because I want to hurry up and get this mixtape wrapped up, drop that, so I can start banging out this album and giving y'all something even more fierce than what this mixtape is going to be. But if it came across, if the opportunities fell at my feet, I would definitely grab it and run with it.
I definitely dig that. And you said it's just straight up music, straight music, no acting, no nothing.
No, nothing. I dabble a little bit in the singing as of recently.
Okay.
I'm not no Drake or no Miguel, you know, but we'll see where that takes me.
I dig that, man. Now, the Godzilla's Joe. How did we get that name? Where did that come from?
That derived from G.I. Joe, but that sounds too much of the toy and associated with the soldier and
Right.
So I just when I tried to steer away from Joey Cracks, which back in when I first started doing this
In them
was
days.
right in them days when I was doing it, everybody know that's Fat Joe's alias. So you really I couldn't rock with that. So I tried to be inventive and be creative and I failed.
Yeah.
And I was going by G Money, and I had to do it again. I said I need something that'll stick.
Right.
And G.I. Joe popped up in my head at the same time. I was sitting down with my right hand man, Hustle. Shout out to you.
Come on.
And we both said it at the same time, and it was wild, man, because I told him I wanted something with Joe, with something with with something that's real close. Obviously, that's my name. I'm gonna throw that out there, Joseph. So I wanted something close.
Come on.
And we both looked at each other. We just said G.I. Joe, man. It was crazy.
I dig
And then
that.
I said, right when he said it, we said it at the same time. I said, guys, Illest Joe.
Come on.
G.I.Joe.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Top 5 dead or alive. Jay-Z, Biggie. I don't know if you could put the group in there, but if I did them individually, the Locks would take up the list. So I really would have to just put them as a group and say Jay-Z, Biggie, Locks, Max B, and Usher.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Can you give me that top 5 one more time?
I think it did bounce around,
Man.
but I said Jay-Z, Biggie, Locks, Max B, and Usher.
I dig that.
I wonder what that track would be like.
Sheesh.
I wonder if it would even make sense.
Man, nah,
It could be something creative.
man,
something
that joint would be
serious.
crazy.
Right.
That joint would be crazy. What's your top 5 albums of all time? Top 5 albums you ever heard?
Top 5 albums. Oh man. Blueprint.
Okay.
Not for nothing. Speaking on Blueprint, that whenever I hear any track off that reminds me of my Kinley days, man. Like back in my Mac High days, because that's when it dropped, man. And it was just a loving album.
Mac High.
Mac High, all day. But Blueprint, Life and Death, Melvin Flint, The Hustler.
Melvin Flint.
Should I name the artists to these albums? What if some people are not really hip to it?
You right? Man, I had somebody tell me, I ain't gonna say no name. I had somebody tell me they didn't really start listening to music till 2003.
Oh, sheesh. And I bet that they trying to rap, right? I bet they in the music trying to rap, trying to flow, trying to pop.
Listen, man. They said they ain't really started listening to music till 2003.
Wow.
Now, I mean, they was born in 91, so I could kind of understand. But that still means you ain't started listening to music till you was like 12?
12, right. You didn't grow up listening to anything your parents was rocking out to?
Man,
I mean,
when
what's
you
up with
first
that?
started listening to music, that means Soldier Boy. That's what was popping. And that Yup in My White Tee.
Maybe that's why the music is the way it is now.
It is. It is because all the kids that's on, You know what that's on right now? That's 91, 92, 93, ninety
Uh-huh.
four. That's when they was born.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you figure somebody like Mike Will. Mike Will was born in '89. He a OG. You know. So I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
OG. That's
You know,
funny.
that's how that go, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now you see with these BET ciphers each year, each passing year, do you feel like you would be able to get on there and hold your own,
Great
be it
question.
in one of those ciphers or with a team of your own?
Great question. And I'm a sidetrack real quick. Yes, I would. Yes, we would tear that shit down.
Right.
I just dropped a video that I'm actually very proud of because it's got about almost 16,000 views. It's not 160 million,
Right,
it's not
right.
160,000, but it's 16,000 real views,
Come on.
not paid for, of my last official video. And it's on the corner. Just go ahead, YouTube, Godzilla's Joe on the corner. Check that out. But I got wind of some guys back out in Rochester was like, spreading it around. Make a long story short, a coworker was basically like, yo, that I work with the dude, and his nephew was the one who put him on, and the dude's nephew was like, yo, the BT words just went down, so homie's nephew was like, yo, that dude Godzilla's would have been nice up there. He should have been up there instead of.
Come on.
He started mentioning names, and yo, that's inspiration.
Right.
That's
Hell
what
yeah.
drives me
Hell yeah.
to give y'all something different,
Right.
some creativity, and bring something different to this game. That right there, that statement right there. So yes, I think we tear that shit down.
I did
Not
that.
think. Sorry, take that back. I know we would.
Now, do you see the double XL freshman covers? You know when they do the freshman class each year. How do you feel about that?
That would be a nice little accolade, but to be honest with you, there's somebody that I know that got offered to be on the cover and turned it down.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually out in Dublin selling out 30,000 attendance shows.
Come on.
Headlining.
Come on.
That's a movement right there. That work ethic is something serious. If you turning down the cover of a magazine, but you still... Who else? I don't know anybody independently that's selling out a 30,000 show attendance.
Hell no.
That's bananas, man.
Unless it's like Mac Miller or something.
Right.
I don't even know if you could really
Consider him,
right.
That's like, I mean, even though Ryan, whatever homeboy, thrift shop boy, they saying he's independent, but nah, he signed, he getting his bread from somebody, you
Come
know?
on.
I don't even know if you could consider him independent anymore.
Nah, man, shit. I'm trying to pop some tags, something about $20 in my pocket. I ain't
I
got
need a coat too.
I ain't got $20 in my pocket to pop no tags. I ain't
Word
got
up.
it.
Word
I ain't
up.
got it.
I'm telling you.
Now, could you see yourself being a teacher?
Actually, I could. I work with kids for about. I tend to get real personal, and I think that's good because it gives something for the people to relate to and attract to.
No doubt.
But I worked with kids for 2 years at the YMCA, and it was the best job. A lot of people don't sit there and say, and yeah, I get money outside of music. I do get money with music.
Come on, come on.
But you got to have your other bread other places. But not a lot of people like their jobs.
Right.
And I was one person that was out of a lot that I liked my job, man.
Come on.
And the kids loved me, and I was real interactive. Actually, you know what I was? I was actually the gym guy, man. I coordinated all the activities
Come
that
on.
regarded, the gym, man, the outside activities, whether it was, physical fitness.
He's the gym guy.
I'm the gym guy, baby. Word up. But it was, yeah, man. Yeah. I definitely could see myself being a teacher.
I dig that. What type of other things you like to get into? Like a bowling, boxing, darts, snowboarding, skateboarding,
Bowling
DJing.
is cool. Bowling is really cool. When I was young, I was on the BMX heavy.
Okay.
Like me and my cousin Ina was on the BMX heavy. We had our trick bikes with the pegs, but I grew out of that.
Right. Right.
I don't know if it was because I was an old man before my time.
Look at him. Look at him.
But yeah, I gave that up.
I dig that. Now, where do you like to go when you come back to Buffalo? When you come back home, what do you like to do? What do you like to check out?
It's strictly food.
Come on.
Nah, let me stop. I gotta check out fam and all that good stuff. But every time I touch down to Buffalo, I gotta check Jim Steak out, Miss Pizzas. Shout out to those local areas, local businesses, establishments. But yeah, man, there's a few spots. I don't do Mighty Taco.
Dum 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 dum.
I don't do that. They actually just recently got one in Rochester, and I'm telling them like,
Yeah.
take me to Taco Bell.
See,
That's one spot I don't go check out.
that's how it goes. Rochester just got a Mighty Taco, and Buffalo just got a Popeyes.
Yep, you see that?
Yeah, come
I
on,
was
man.
waiting for them to get a DQ out there for the longest,
Come
man.
on. They don't got Dairy Queen out
Nah, man,
there?
it's horrible.
That's crazy. And
Yo,
why they over here still waiting for a Sonic and waiting for Krispy Kreme to come back?
Sonic, like, yo, where is? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where there's a Sonic.
Man, on somebody's rest stop somewhere, on the way to like Binghamton or
Yeah,
Schenectady
I'm
or some
telling you,
shit.
word up.
Yeah, you know it's crazy. I was
Out
gonna
to
say
Poughkeepsie
Batavia
or
first too.
something.
Shout out to the Ti guy.
Shout out to the
Yeah,
TI
and
guy.
the skinny jeans. He's got all the flash drives for you to save your information on.
Yes, sir.
You know. Yeah, if it wasn't for the Ti guy,
We didn't.
the Street Journal.
We wouldn't be having this.
Uh huh. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Shout out to Chad. Word up. Shout out to Chad and my substation.
I don't do nothing. No shout outs to me. We're not here for me. We're here for the homie Godzilla's Joe.
Salute.
Know what I mean?
My guy.
All love, bro.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
all love.
Yes,
Now, we'll just say maybe I don't know, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you've already made your headway. You've done, you've definitely, mogul status, hit some milestones. What are they talking about? What are they saying in reference to you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
How he's relevant, man. How
Mhm.
he's relevant and how he's still giving the people, because this is what I want to do it for. I want to do it for the people. I don't want to do it to have nice, lavish things. I'm happy with the shit I got now.
Right.
You know? But I want to do this for the people, and I want them to sit back and be like, yo, this guy's really putting his all into it. He's not about it. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know it's about $1, but
Right.
if you give it more than that, then you'll get it tenfold.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
So it's like, you can make $1 anyway. I want to make $1 doing something that I love to do and giving something to the people, and so they could go and club to,
All
or
day.
they could go and sit in their room and think and just get in the zone and get out of the place that they're at and give them an escape.
Come on.
Word up.
Now, do you see yourself as being like a savior type, or like a next best hope, for the rapper? Do you even see it being in such a state, that it needs somebody to play the Messiah role as we were looking for so long?
Yes, we do, and yes, I am. I'm the savior.
Yes.
Godzilla's Joe.
Yes.
Man. You
Talk
don't
that
walk
talk.
around with no name like that and
Talk
not
that
have the
talk.
confidence that you should have. I'm the savior. I am the savior. When it drop, it's gonna drop.
Come
I
on.
don't want to say this shit's gonna hit the fan because that's a bad analogy. But
Come on.
I am the savior, and we gonna change this music for the better.
Yo, could you ever imagine though if shit ever did hit the fan though? Like, I don't know if anybody ever even like picked up some shit or like had shit in their hand and threw it. I'm just saying, just imagine if you took some shit and you threw it and it hit the fan.
That'd be an ugly situation.
Man, what the rest of the room
That'd
would
be
look
some
like.
shit.
Man, that would be some shit. For real. That'd be some shit.
I'm telling you.
Now,
It'd be all over.
if you had to put on the A&R hat, if you're looking for artists or what have you, what are you looking for? What's A&R Joe?
I am looking for originality. Be yourself. Think out the box. Be positive.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna front. Sometimes I'll drop a bar or some shit that I don't really like or promote. But it's just a simple fact of giving you that reality of what's going on out there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Of what really is happening in this world in somebody's life.
Come
like
on.
I said, I'm making music a lot about my personal experiences, and if it's not, then nine times out of 10, I've dealt with it firsthand and seen what the effects were and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking for somebody that's gonna be themselves, that kind of got the same mind frame and mentality as I do. I don't want 1,000 Godzilla's Joe running around here, but I want somebody with the same mind frame and the same goals and the same speed. You know what I mean? Because you could sit back, you wait on somebody, you'll be waiting until you're dead.
Come on.
Word up.
Now, do you think a lot of times that with the way people act and the way people move now, it's a lot of I guess stagnation, you would say, comes because people are basically waiting on people, and also waiting to pass the blame, so that when some shit doesn't go down the right way, they can just go ahead and be like, it wasn't my fault. It wasn't, it's them.
Yeah.
I mean, because to me,
start pointing fingers
Right.
quick. Everybody. So I feel like there's more people out there quick to point the finger than there is to get up and get out and do it your damn self.
Right.
You know,
All day long.
like if you go, like I said, you don't sometimes waiting on something is not the best.
Right.
It really isn't. You
Right.
know, sometimes that'd be a downfall. That'd be what's
Nah,
holding you
definitely
back.
be a
Is waiting
downfall.
to drop this track or drop this video or go in the studio and record this album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you keep waiting. Your day ain't never gonna come.
Come on. Ah, man.
We could do this all night, my
Man,
guy.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm the vibe, the whole. I'm feeling real comfortable. I'm
Come on.
here for my home.
Yes.
Where technically this is my first home interview.
Let's go.
I've been only interviewed in like Rochester and New York City, man. I never really did an interview
That's
in
what's
Buffalo,
up.
so
That's all the
it's
way
kind
what's
of a
up.
special moment for me. I'm willing and ready to give y'all a lot right now, man.
Come on.
We get real deep and personal.
What do you need from Godzilla Joe? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
That's what they saying. Are you not entertained?
Word up. I'm
Shout out
ready
to everybody though, man, that's rocking with us.
Yes, sir.
MySubstation.com, you know, everybody that's in the chat box, everybody that's worldwide, overseas, whatever you looking at, wherever you looking at.
We live.
You know, we all the way in. What you watching? TV
Right.
shows.
Whew. No reality.
Yeah.
Keep me far away from these reality shows
Mhm.
because they're ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I like history, man.
Okay.
I like Discovery Channel. I like to discover some shit.
Yeah.
You know, if I can't read it in a book or go into the my God, word up. I need I don't want to say I need reality because like I said,
Come
I
on.
don't want to do reality shows,
Right.
but I need facts. I need hard evidence.
Come
man.
on.
I like history, Discovery Channel. Those are the type of joints that I would pop
Come
on
on.
and watch. Not no love and hip hop. As much as I love music,
Yeah.
nah, not me.
I'm from the Reading Rainbow, Mr. Rogers era. Straight
My
up.
guy, I am too. Salute to that. you
Star
know?
Trek and shit. Know what I mean?
Oh man.
Both Star Treks though. I'm from the tail end of Kirk and Spock.
Kirk and Spot, right?
And then I'm right from the top end of
Word up.
Picard and Riker
Word up.
and Data
I'm telling you.
and Geordi LaForge and the Klingons and all them boys.
A lot of these, there's a lot of young ones out there. I don't think they have any clue on what you're talking about, my guy.
Come on. Well,
Well, to let you know,
you know,
the
for
school
real.
on that for the next 20
Yeah,
minutes.
shout out to that Center Lane music too, man. The homie Young Sparks. And just Buffalo in general, man. 716. I see y'all working,
Salute.
man.
Word up.
See y'all working. Shout out to the homie Shees. Shout out to the homie M Dollar. It's a lot of people out here working. It's a lot of people that's checked into my substation tonight. Shout out to the homie Flight L.
I like that. I like he said, you hear that? A lot of people tune in tonight.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? So we just working, man. We just working. The snow is out here.
Yes,
Before
it
we
is.
cut up out of here, anything else you want to let the people know?
Man,
You go ahead and
shout out-
talk their heads off.
Shout out to the Big Nickel, man. Shout
Yep.
out to my engineer, Pete Lincoln. Shout out to my circle. Shout out to my cousins and my guys, my inspiration, my family, my son, my mother. You know, I could go on and give a lot of shout outs, man, but shout out to Hustle, shout out to Calvin, shout out to Tim, shout out to Matt, you know, shout out to Brandon. There's a lot of guys that I could shout out, man, but they know who they are. And if I ain't say your name, it ain't no love lost, baby.
Come on. I dig that. Godless Joe.
We live.
You already know. Spiders. I hate spiders.
Up top, down bottom.
Well,
I'm not,
I don't really hate spiders. I just seen a picture. You a boxing fan?
I was about say it again?
Boxing fan?
Nah, no boxing fan.
Damn, I'm just about to ask you who your favorite boxer. I just be random and shit like that.
That's how
You
you
know?
gotta be. That just
Hell
shows,
yeah.
you know, the mind at work.
Substation Dog. Shout out to Dottie. Shout out to Glacier. I hear him. Doors open. But that's what it is. MySubstation.com. We gonna go ahead and get out of here.
Yes, sir.
It's the homie Godzilla's Joe.
Salute.
Chad Money. All money. Every money. T.I. guy.
Shout out
Coming
to
creeping
T.I.
in like
guy.
a thief in the night. And I don't know, man. You know? Hit us up.
Yes, sir.
At my substation. At Chad Money Long. At I am the 716. Relentless Radio is at We Play Real Music. MySubstation.com. He almost got me. We out of here.